Hello and welcome everybody to tonight's dinosaur action. No creatures for you, the opponent, anybody I'm facing. This is going to be quite interesting. It might sound wacky. 18 land Stampede Dinos. That, of course, is not wacky. That is very, very consistent, as many of you guys know and have seen and maybe experienced if you've played the deck yourself. But we got to talking tonight on the Discord before, a couple hours before I started. I was going to do something regular and, creatures with different colors, other dinosaurs. Wakening Sun's avatar was mentioned, and I have no fear, no limits, and no excuses. So I'm going to do it. Jump right into it. A Cascading Cataracts, though the art, that's the thumbnail it's from. It has two ones. I wish this was available on Arena because I think I prefer it more than the other one, but the particular artist that made this art, they parted ways. We won't get into it. If you want to look it up, you can. But yeah, I like that art. Big time. Very, very exciting stuff tonight. But yeah, some of you guys may see this and you're like, oh, that's too wacky. Doesn't work. I think it will. I think it will for some very good reasons. We'll get into it. Not, the super duper fine details. I want to jump into the matches and get to it as quickly as possible. But I can go over it because it is basically the same. How has it changed? Starting off, for Wakening Sun's avatar. My goodness, that is wacky. Wacky. No. Excuse me. I'm drinking a Pepsi Zero Sugar Lime. But Wakening Sun's avatar, 5 and 3 white for a 7/7. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, keep in mind, we can't have this enter as part of Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant. I mean, that would be broken. People would actually use this card quite a bit in other formats, I think. Cheated in, sweep, something like that. But we are going to be casting it. How is that achieved? It's with one specific land. Oh, no. I drink anything. I have any flavor of ice cream, pop, Dr. Pepper or Mr. Fizz, Mountain Fizz, the knockoff brands, the real brands, any kind of chips, all sorts of things. But I do stick to one thing with dinosaurs. Yeah, no war, only pure enjoyment of any pop, chip, ice cream, popcorn, whatever. We're going to be popping some opponents. We're going to be destroying opponents with this. But going back to that, how can I make the 3 white? That's the tough part. We have to cast it. 3 white is hard. 1 red is hard. 2 red or 2 black, as you guys have seen, but it's a little bit easier. It's interesting with Cascading Cataracts. Team Pepsi, okay, well, good stuff. I've got, the Zero Sugar Lime and the Cherry. It's kind of cool. Maybe it's available in the US, I don't know, but I like the limes on it. It's good. I was mentioning Cascading Cataracts. I've always wanted to use it. It's been in the back of my mind. I didn't have a single copy on Arena, so I had to redeem 4 wild cards, rare wild cards. Worth it, though. It's got that ability, 5, and we tap it to add 5 mana in any combination of colors. That is how we're going to be making the white. 2 Sunken Citadels, and doesn't even matter what color we use, but I'll probably still choose green just for the times I go Castle Garenbrig, and I want to get some other creatures down before Wakening Sun's avatar. But let's say both Sunken Citadels, 2 green each, 4 green in total. 2 Sunkens, 1 forest is 5 mana for Cascading Cataracts, which would also tap. So 4 lands in total in that mixture made 5 mana in any combination of colors. 3 of that is white, I would imagine, to get the 3 white for Wakening Sun's avatar, and we're off to the races. Pretty good. But does adding in Wakening Sun's avatar and the one of Zetalpa, if I can make 8, 3 of that being white for Wakening Sun's avatar. I think a 1 of Zetalpa is perfectly reasonable, or just reasonable in general. I could pretty simply always have this in. It would be nice to slap this down as part of Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant. Quite nice indeed, but how does it change? Does it make the overall game plan worse by adding in Zetalpa and those 4 Wakening Sun's avatar? Of course, this could be mostly useless against control, but I'm already very good against control. It's not like something other than Wakening would make it worse. It's not like my best matchups are made worse by having this in, so I might as well just have it in. That's my reasoning, at least. JDX, how's it going? Hopefully all is well with you. It's about to not be well for the opponent. Yeah, I think it's pretty simple, straightforward. Bringing this in and doing this specific thing doesn't make it bad. There you go. Pretty consistently, I can make a lot of mana, but that is another point, a very important point. Oftentimes, if you're new here, you might think, oh, how could you ever be flooded? You have 18 lands, all this expensive stuff. Trust me, I get flooded. I get flooded big times. Oh, Pokemon, good stuff. Zetalpa blanking the Vein Ripper. That is quite nice indeed. Yeah, that does the trick. Reach, creatures with flying and Death Touch with the Hornet Queen, also very nice. I'm liking the looks of this. Yeah. Pokemon themed freestyles. I could see myself doing some Pokemon freestyles or Magic freestyles, anything like that. I'm up for just about anything. If you guys are wondering, I have recorded some voiceover lines, some scripts for JDX, making some music. Lovely stuff. I'm always up for, trying new things. This isn't exactly new, but I think it will get the job done. But moving on to the Cascading Cataracts, the way I'm going to be making that white. What did I cut? The 1 forest. I had 3 forests. I cut the Overgrown Tomb, the Underground Mortuary, and the Commercial District. So that right there is where I made my spots. It's going to be a little bit rough if the opponent has some Field of Ruins and I draw a forest. They use the first field, and now I've seen my only 2 basic lands in the deck. If they use a future Field of Ruin, it's going to be very painful because I won't have any land to replace it, unfortunately. No Surveil. I thought I wanted to go all in on this thing. We'll see. It is going to be it's going to be interesting. Of course, hey, we know the good stuff that can happen with the other variation, and now we'll do this. And maybe for some reasons, in slightly more cases, this could be better. Who knows? It's certainly the wackiest, but for good reason. As sideboard wise, Zakama, Primal Calamity. If I'm making lots of mana, play this, and I could kind of just generally play this, but it's not like it achieves anything specifically that I need to achieve, which really is what everything in a deck should be. It doesn't have to be, you add in different stuff, play an option for fun, but at least for quite some time I like to have a reason every single card is in the deck, whether it's 1 copy, 2 copies, 4 copies. It has to fight for it. And I like consistency. Consistency is king. I cover just about everything, especially with Wakening Sun's avatar, destroying all non-dinosaur creatures. Boom. I don't know why. Back to Nature should be 3 copies, but I'll leave it at 4. I've been facing a lot of 5-color fires. We'll leave it at that for now. Usually it's 3. But Zakama, I could cast it. I get to destroy some artifacts or enchantments, so that's pretty good. Pithing Needle, pretty fantastic stuff there. That's going to help against Rakdos vampires, any control type deck. If it is control, it's very simple. Wakening Sun's avatar, it comes out, Pithing Needle goes in. Very, very straightforward, as it was last night. But also, that brings me to another point. If I take out something, the sort of wacky thing that I'm doing, the stuff that was in to help me cast the wacky thing, is that making the deck worse because it's just in for that specific reason? That's not the case. For Cascading Cataracts, that could just stay in all the time, and I wouldn't really feel that bad at all. It's not like I have some planes or something like that, and I'm cutting my only white thing in game 2, but I'm still stuck with, say, a plains or a temple garden, something that makes a green or a white. You get the idea. Oh, Ghalta, well, you know what? I'll think about it. Ghalta and Maverin. I probably should. I'm going to try Ghalta and Maverin at some point. I think that will be the ultimate way, the ultimate you-know-what.
Ruthless aggression!
Big time ruthless aggression. If I got all the Ghaltas down in one turn, ooh, and I can attack with them. And I have massive creatures because Regisaur or Palani's Hatcher gives haste. And then I make it... I would imagine, okay, by that point, maybe Ghalta and Maverin is probably a touch overkill. But is it overkill or is it always kill in all kinds of situations? I think I prefer to call it always kill. I'd rather it be always kill and more often win. Oh. Right, I say we just jump right into it. Haven't talked for that long about a deck intro in a while. I could have gone on for another 20, 30 minutes, maybe. Oh boy, exciting. Man. But yeah, I keep getting flooded oftentimes with Ulvenwald Hydras, the Sylvan Scryings. I'm going to enjoy seeing those because I'm going to maybe want to, hey, that's pretty good. I'm going to want to get a ton more lands, more Sunken Citadels, multiples. Oh, it's mono blue mill. We could just be dead, of course. I only need one more land to get the Carnages down, and that could be all right. Ooh, that's not great. Nobody likes facing mill. You just have to hope you go as fast as possible. Fortunately, I kept somewhat. Oh, they got us sunken. Oh, they got us. That's not great. But commercial district. There we go. We will be making. Oh, do I like Cavern of Souls? I don't think I need it. I wouldn't imagine they have a whole lot of counter spells. That could be a very real possibility. Oh, another Tyrranax Rex. Glimpse the core. Yeah, that'd be all right. What a way to start the night. Mono blue mill, a diamond one opponent. Blue Jacarad. Oh, look at that. We've got a Tyrranax Rex and they've milled 2. They've milled 2 Tyrranax Rexes. I'll take it. Yes, please. Watch out. Man, this is good stuff. I think we could be okay. It doesn't feel like the blue mill opponent has got all the nasty pieces. There's certainly nastier scenarios at this. Oh, the rune. Okay. Okay, well, ouch. Actually, I just realized this is not the list that I was meaning to play. I still was stuck on the same one. We'll switch it out. I'll go to the actual one. It was queued up. I was playing this one and it didn't update with the new list for tonight just because I haven't played a game with it yet. It defaulted to this automatically. Oh boy, yeah, no. Good luck, you die. See you later. Yeah, that's what you get. Oh, shoot. Well, what are you going to do? I love sticking it to mill decks. You got to admit, it's pretty darn satisfying. A little bit too late for that. I hope. Probably. Okay. Well, it's getting a little rough. 18. I think maybe we're okay. Maybe not. Field of Ruin, they have another land enter. They mill another 9. We're down to 9. We should be fine. I hope. Ooh. Ooh, okay, okay. Yeah. Or they got something. The thing for 2. Mill 8. Oh, we're not dead. We're not dead. Pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Playing out a Carnage Tyrant. Some of their stuff has to block. At least. So maybe we're safe. Maybe we're not. I don't know. They must still have us. Okay. Okay, that's painful. Sucks. They're doing the thing and finishing us off. Tasha's hideous laughter. Okay. 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 My goodness. Huh. Well, that's no fun. It is what it is. Nothing I could have done differently, really. Huh. Huh. Do I want to do anything differently? I don't think so. Hornet Queen? We certainly don't need the life gain from Verdant Sun's avatar. That is what I was going to focus on tonight. I didn't see a single rare. Yes, it definitely could be budget mill. Yeah, that's how she goes. That would not go well. That, hey, might as well give it a shot. Certainly keeping Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant 100%. The thing I need, once I grab it, the thing I need the least is that Hornet Queen. We've got 2 lands, I would hope. Oh my goodness, we did it. Yep, that tends to do the trick. Next turn we search for the second Sunken with Sylvan, 7 mana, turn 4. That's got to be the best potential that we could achieve. Pretty much is. Ghalta at some point, okay, they're done for. Smoke them. Big time. Oh. See you later. I'm just happy they didn't have turn 1 Ruin Crab followed by turn 2 Ruin Crab and then the Field of Ruin or something. Well, when you have a lot of costly creatures, it's pretty funny because you mill basically nothing. Oh, boo. Now you die next turn. If they have some sort of counter spells, maybe they do. Could be a possibility, but okay. Bye. Now it's actually a good game. See you later. You're not doing anything for a single red. You're just dead. And Vorinclex as well. Yeah. Eat it. You're too slow. But again, Tasha's hideous laughter. I want to mention that this deck is perfect, absolutely perfect for that. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until that player has exiled cards with a total mana value 20 or more. This is like a hard counter to that spell. It's pretty funny. I remember other times I have faced mill. They've milled a Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, or, well, Ghalta Primal Hunger, which costs 12, and maybe a Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. They could mill 2 cards, potentially, but usually it's in the 4 or 5 range, which is certainly quite reasonable to me. Usually it's pretty reasonable. Okay. Ridiculous. I'm keeping that. Perfectly fine. It's not the craziest start. Certainly worked out that last game, but hey, we've got the land that is a forest type for castle, which that could be a little bit rough with the variation that I'll actually use in the next match. Having less forests. Will it get a little bit awkward? Oh, I don't know. We'll find out. Hey, at the very least I can play the Ulvenwald on turn 4. Grab another Sunken. Well, We'll see what we grab. Probably another Sunken. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, no, we still got lots of guys to pack a punch. No worries. We're at 41. That's still fairly decent. Got that rune crab packing heat. Okay, Sunken is, well, it is a little bit rough losing that, I must say. But at least I had my 2 forests in. Phew. Okay, well, it's working out. I'll get to play that Ulvenwald Hydra next turn at least. Ooh, I am losing a lot of good guys though. Jace, I don't like that. Painful, certainly. Are we dead? Not yet. Not quite yet. Having Ghalta Primal Hunger actually... This will be better, I think. Let me think. Ulvenwald. I'm going to go with Ulvenwald for that Sunken, if they haven't milled all my Sunken Citadels. Now there's basically nothing left. Okay. Castle Garenbrig it is. Just in case they have another Field of Ruin, I would take it out. You never know. 18 left. Hasty Ghalta Primal Hunger, Palani's Hatcher, all that good stuff. That's what I'm aiming for. We'll see. Back-to-back Jace Perfected Mind is pretty good. Pretty good. But hopefully this is good enough. No, hold on. You saw that, right? It tried to use Cavern of Souls. We need Cavern of Souls for the red for Palani's Hatcher. Don't do that to me. Okay, good. We gotta force it. Phew. That was a close one. It's happened to me before. Nah, Palani's Hatcher. That'll be good. I hope. Yeah, 7 in total. Lots of good aggression. Bing, bang, boom. Get the job done, I hope, and phew, you never know. Maybe we can do it. Tasha's Hideous Laughter, another Jace, and my, oh my. Okay. You gotta be kidding. That's bull. Man, we lost to a silly deck. That's what happens. Oh well. There is really nothing you could do in those situations. Try your best. We got it done once at least. Close. Okay, now the actual list that I talked about. Oh boy. But I got there again and again and again. I got enough. It definitely does seem to be absolutely consistent. Bowman Courier, huh? Maybe I'll call it in the chapters Mono Boo Mill, because boo, that's never fun. Is this going to be fun? I think so. We've got the Cascading and the Sunken Citadel to package it together to start to get Wakening Sun's Avatar Commune. Off the Sunken would dig for more lands. Beanstalk with the Sunken Thumbs up. Oh boy. Well, maybe not so much. This is a painful deck in Izzet. Ensoul artifacts, 1 in a blue, enchant an artifact, make it a 5/5, which they might be doing to that map token right now. Hopefully not. I wish I could wait a turn or two to... Okay, good. We're not totally dead here. I'll go with Commune to get my land for next turn. Another Sunken. Oh, okay. There you go. I like the looks of this. Hopefully they don't have any counter spells, but hey. I mean, we may just be dead. I would like to see a Castle Garenbrig at some point. Creatures with reach as well, but this is a very, very aggressive deck. Certainly pretty hard to deal with. Well, we'll get them. Maybe. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Ensoul. Ensoul absolutely is nasty, and Ensoul is very budget too, but hey, it's gotta be a Sunken for sure. And a Beanstalk. Might as well. I mean, technically we're dead. If we had went first, I think we would have had a pretty decent chance of just playing Wakening Sun's Avatar. Man, we got pretty darn close, though. Pretty cool to see, or at least. Okay, that tends to do the trick. Yeah. With Castle Garenbrig entering the battlefield tapped next turn anyways, we weren't going to be dropping a whole lot of stuff, but they have flying things. I like the Hornet Queen, absolutely. Zetalpa is flying, yeah, certainly, but I think we'll trim Tyrranax Rex. Could be Zakama, but this is a pretty aggressive deck. I would imagine either we're dead or we've won before I have enough to cast this. Possibly, but in some cases, Zakama could be even easier than Wakening Sun's Avatar. I can use the 6 green from Castle straight towards this, and then a few other lands mixed in there. I've always wondered about that. Just regularly using Zakama. Huh. Yeah. We'll find out. That's basically the same, but it is worse. I don't have a Commune, a Beanstalk, a Sylvan Scrying. Again, it is nice to see Sunken and Cascading. Oh, that's not great. Okay, well, there it is. We found it. Fortunately. And I have a forest too. Sending Commune to the bottom. Sylvan Scrying to grab a Sunken, Up the Beanstalk to draw cards. Pretty much everything in the deck draws a card off Up the Beanstalk, so I've always hoped, well, when you send a Commune to the bottom, you just, well, that happens. Yeah. It's going to be Sunken next turn for sure. Up the Beanstalk that turn or Sylvan Scrying. I'm not sure it makes a big difference, but if they have a counter spell and they can't counter it, and we know they can't counter it, I like that. At least they can't play Ensoul Artifact. They don't have a source of blue, which is, well, you know what. It's pretty funny. Good. Oh, okay. We're rolling in it. Huh. I'll take it. I mean, I'll take something that isn't a land at this point, but there you go. Where's that Wakening Sun's Avatar? I feel this is the game at least. It might not be the match. I would imagine, well, we probably won't get quite as lucky in game 3 if it does go to there. Oh, okay. Well, of course it does have to be another Sunken. Wakening Sun's Avatar. I'm gonna, if I see it, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, Zetalpa. Well, maybe I draw Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant next turn. It's got to be something that is very interesting. 3 of the 4 Hornet Queens and an Ulvenwald. You never know what you're going to get. There isn't a 0% chance, but that is pretty much certain that we should be drawing something that isn't a land next turn. Yeah. Can play anything. The 2 Sunkens plus the Forest, including Cascading, is 5 mana of any color, plus Castle Garenbrig would be a 6 mana. I could play, you know, Palani's Hatcher or something. I hope. That is what I hope for. 100%. Oh look, now all their aggression grinds to halt and I draw a card and I play Cascading, and that's pretty good. So this could be a very nice thing. You play the Hornet Queen. What are they going to do? Attack into that? They're not. And then I wait until I get Wakening Sun's Avatar and I play that and they're all destroyed. Huh. Okay. Okay, but we got a bunch of turns. No worries. I think we've bought ourselves enough time, I would hope. Oh boy. Right. We're going for Wakening Sun's Avatar. Oh my goodness, where is that card? Huh. I guess Palani's Hatcher. That seems good. Carnage Tyrant, draw it. You can, buddy. We just wait. All we gotta do is wait now. We'll get it. I'd like to play Zetalpa Primal Dawn next turn. I think I might be able to with that other Cascading Cataracts. Oh! Or I just kill him. What? Maybe. We could see if they have a counter spell. That could be a very real possibility. We're about to find out. Zetalpa is boss. Hopefully they don't. I bet they do. Improvise. Oh. They must. Oh, they don't. They don't. Whoa. That's what it's all about. Zetalpa is boss when Zetalpa has haste and flying and trample and double strike and indestructible and vigilance, and Zetalpa has everything. Cavern of Souls, do it. Dinosaur, let's do it. Play the Cascading Cataracts and concede. You don't live. But on the off chance they could somehow live, I'll leave the Hornet Queen and all the insects behind. Surprise. Maybe they have removal for Palani's Hatcher. Oh shucks, you just delayed the inevitable now, bud.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
That's probably what the opponent is thinking. Oh, there you go. Of course, we got very fortunate. The opponent stumbling a little bit, but hey, I'll take it. However, I'm still thinking about Zekama. No, it's got to be Hornet Queen. You saw how fantastic the Hornet Queen was there. Drop it, boom. It's the one of the ultimate buying time cards, buying time creatures. Fantastic. Is that hand fantastic? Seems pretty good to me. The Cascading Cataracts, which I'm hoping for, but 3 lands in a deck that has 18, plus a Commune of Sylvan Scrying. I think it's very reasonable. And there is the you-know-what. We have Sylvan Scrying. We're going to be playing that next turn, so we'll dig. We'll not find anything, so that's alright. But I know I would be able to go Sylvan, so if I could see a Sunken or a Castle, I'd know better what to grab with that. If I had a Castle, I'd grab a Sunken. If I had a Sunken, I'd grab a Castle, and you get the idea. Now we just have to survive to drop the Hornet Queen. Regisaur Alpha, very, very good. I would imagine we're very, very dead. I could, sprinkle in some single target removal. I think this deck is going to continue to creep up, though. Something I should probably always be prepared for. That is, that does tend to do the trick though. The turn 1 Spyglass into the turn 2 5/5, hitting us for 6 on turn 2. Ew. If they go first, I would imagine you die. Huh. Hey, at least I did a thing. It's not exactly the thing, but I did something. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. I played a bunch of the big creatures, as I often do, and then I'll have Wakening Suns as a backup, a safety valve. Get into a staring contest, face down those Celestia Angels. Doesn't matter how big you are, they're all destroyed. Phew. Larry Bird OG, that's actually my favorite basketball player. I don't really know anything about basketball, but I just know I like that guy. And I know I don't like that hand. 3 Regisaur Alphas, no lands. Oh, okay. We gotta see it at some point. Okay, that's... Hey, it's getting better. It's not no lands now, after a couple mulligans. And, okay, well, you're still giving me the only Cavern, and... That's, Actually, we'll keep mulliganing. We do this just to gain the information of what the opponent is on. Force them to play their cards, play it out for a few turns, and then see what we need to sideboard. I heard pros do this. Some high-level people do this. If they're going to lose, if it's absolutely terrible, just completely mulligan, so you send every single card to the bottom. Okay, we got black. Oh, did you have a Thoughtseize? Well, you're not seeing what I have. We'll wait and see if it's Rakdos, Vampires, or whatnot. Mono black Waste Not. That could be a very real possibility. I'm not giving them much information. I think this is mono black with... Yeah, it might be. Yeah. It would be funny if I actually won. That'd be the best match, best game ever. That's okay. They still have no idea what we could do. They haven't seen a dinosaur yet. They've only seen a sunken and a cascading. They think it's some sort of wacky ramp deck. They see my dinosaur sleeve, so I would imagine they probably suspect it's something involving dinosaurs. Yeah, scratching their head there, I bet. This is kind of fun. I've always wanted to do this. I've never actually done it, but hey, we know what they're doing. It's got to be Sorin Imperious Bloodlord somewhere in the mixture. Oh, interesting. Concealing Curtains. I haven't seen this card in quite some time, but pretty decent. 1 black for a 0/4. Transform it when it transforms into Revealing Eye. Yeah, okay. I'll wait still. I'm pretty sure it is just mono black something or other. Yeah. Maybe it's not. I'm gonna suspect it's probably Sorin. It's got to be the Vein Ripper in the mixture here. Yeah, we'll do that. But really, I am kind of tempted to bring in, or keep in, Wakening Sun's avatar. Absolutely, absolutely. I got enough information. Okay. Hornet Queen. I like the Hornet Queen. Hornet Queen for T-Rex. All those death touchy creatures flying potentially could be good. And then, yeah, Wakening Sun's avatar. Let's go. I don't imagine it can get a whole lot worse than that, but hey, at least I have an idea of what they might do to give me the best chance in Game 2, and hopefully Game 3. Eventually. Now they saw Regisaur Alpha, they probably think it's something silly. They're probably not too worried, but I would imagine they bring in more removal. If it is mono black, it's gotta be mono black though. Alright. Perfect hand, let's go. Nope. Maybe. I do kind of like seeing Up the Beanstalk. I have 2 lands to play it eventually. That Thoughtseize would get rid of 1 Up the Beanstalk. I would at least stick 1. You know what? I got a good feeling about this. It's not the best in the world, but knowing I'm going to for sure stick a Beanstalk, I'll take it. Or 2 if they don't go with the turn 1 Thoughtseize. I could draw the Commune or Sylvan Scrying or a Sunken or the Commune. Good. Hopefully I draw a land that enters untapped. Castle Garenbrig would be ideal. Or Cascading Cataracts, not too bad. I'll go with Commune first, just to see if I can find the castle. Not the case. Cavern of Souls for sure. We have 1 Cascading. I definitely don't need 2. Then we'll get the Up the Beanstalk going. There should be a Castle Garenbrig coming up pretty darn soon. We're about a quarter of the way through. There's the Sylvan Scrying. That's good. Play it for my turn. I'll get Castle Garenbrig. Then I'll play the other Up the Beanstalk. We'll play Ulvenwald Hydra next turn. Hornet Queen afterwards, or just Ghalta to barf everybody. Okay. I like it. I hope. Hey, at the very least, whenever I cast any creature now, I draw 2. That's good. Oh, the Thoughtseize. I'm playing something next turn. Unless they have 2 Thoughtseizes, that would be painful. It's got to be Ulvenwald. I bet it's Ulvenwald. I'd be surprised if it wasn't Ulvenwald. Or they're more worried about it's all bad. They don't want me to have any of those creatures, but they can only get rid of 1. They're like, oh darn, I hate everything in this opponent's hand. Pretty much. It's nice when that's the case. Oh shoot. Don't do another one. Phew. Okay. I would imagine they have some sort of removal for Ulvenwald. Oh, that is... Actually, that's pretty straightforward. I like it. Although I did forget that Castle Garenbrig needs 2 green. The Cavern of Souls, I only have 1 green. That's an oopsie on my part. Yeah, it should have just been Sunken Citadel. I'll get used to this. Cascading Cataracts would have at least been the 3rd forest, commercial district, any number of things. It would have entered tapped potentially. Not so much if it was the 1 overgrown tomb or that 3rd forest. We'll never know exactly what it was. We're certainly not dead at this point. We will eventually get there, I would think. Would be nice to have Regisaur or Palani's Hatcher. Probably getting rid of Hornet Queen. I was really just excited to play Ulvenwald Hydra. To get the Sunken to set up for Ghalta because I had the Cascading Cataracts there. It's okay. That's okay. It is nice knowing they're scared of Hornet Queen. So hopefully I draw a couple more. Dealing with their Death Touchers, not too much of a problem. Eventually. Liliana. We'll get rid of Cascading Cataracts. I don't need another one at this point. Oh, okay. Well, that's how she goes sometimes. You get rid of a card to get another card, and hey, I should be casting something. I will be casting something next turn. It could be that Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, which would be quite fantastic at this point. They're not killing me, absolutely. The most they could deal is 4, so I would imagine we're pretty safe with 3 Up the Beanstalks. Now we should be okay. I'll get rid of Ulvenwald. I'm a little bit worried if they have a Thoughtseize. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they don't have a third Thoughtseize. That would be painful. Don't do it. Leave Ghalta. Please. Okay, not too bad. Alright, this could be death for them. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Well, we'll play Ghalta. See what I draw. I won't put Wakening Sun's Avatar onto the battlefield, but I have to draw some good stuff. Ulvenwald Hydra. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. I like it. And they have some removal. If they get rid of Ghalta right now, I'll put Wakening Suns plus Ulvenwald out. I might want 2 creatures because I'm getting kind of low. Now, wait. Sunken coming up. Good stuff is coming up. Oh boy. We might do it. We might do it. Absolute insanity. Okay. They're going to -2, but I'm being swung at with... okay. Oh, okay. I think I can do it. The sun is waking up. This opponent will be in for a rude awakening, you could say. I don't need Up the Beanstalk. I haven't done the calculations. I'm pretty sure I'm able to make the white and the green. Yeah, we'll see. I think it should automatically do it for Wakening Sun's Avatar, but when you do extra wacky things, Sunken Citadel for cascading to make white for Wakening, sometimes it doesn't do that automatically. I don't know. Usually it's pretty good. Okay, okay. Keep that cavern. Okay, no. Here goes nothing. Bear Triumph, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Nothing else, nothing else. Oh, here it is. Oh, don't play Thoughtseize. No Thoughtseize. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Oh boy, and I can play it. Here it is, folks.
It's a trap!
It's not a trap. There you go. Ooh. Yes, please. Get him. Oh, and Zetalpa. Oh, draws and draws and draws. I like it. Well, let's go with another Sunken. Liliana of the Veil will -6. Did it achieve a whole lot? Not so much. But hey, I did it at least once tonight. I tapped 2 Sunkens, 2 Cascadings, 4, 5, 6, 7. I tapped 7 lands to make the 8 needed for that. That's pretty good. 7 to sweep them. Shieldred is a little bit unfortunate, and when we cast a creature, we die. Maybe they were waiting for us to be too low. Ouch. You can't win them all. Huh. Oh, well. What's it going to be? Where's regular Azorius control when you need it? Not that Wakening Suns would help against that, but I haven't faced Azorius control in quite some time. It's been a lot of Dimir control. I think I faced it like 4 or 5 times just today alone. Really interesting. That must be increasing quite a bit in popularity. It is a little bit more annoying, Dimir control with their thought seizes and all their sacrificing stuff, making me lose Carnage Tyrant where usually those things last quite a bit against Azorius. Sheoldred's Edict, Liliana of the Veil. Ouch. Ouch. I'm just happy I could do it. I don't think many people have often seen Wakening Sun's avatar on Arena because it is so difficult. Or maybe you try it out, you forgot to read a little bit closely. You make the mistake that I have made at times, and you just kind of put it onto the battlefield, you cheat it out, you do something, and then it doesn't work and you scratch your head and you're wondering why it didn't work, and you read that line that you have to cast it. Cut, how's it going? Well, tonight is going pretty fantastic. This hand is fantastic as it has been in the past. A Sunken to start, a bunch of communes, and a Sylvan Scrying is absolutely perfectly not okay against, well, okay, Castle is good. I'll see if Commune digs for another Sunken. Not the case. We don't exactly need another land because we have that castle. I'm going to get Cascading Cataracts anyways. Castle Garenbrig has to be our land for the turn because at the moment it would always enter tapped. Pretty much would always enter tapped because I don't have many forests. I could see that being pretty painful. A little bit awkward at times when Castle Garenbrig would have normally entered untapped because the Cascading Cataracts, all 4 of those were forest type lands. We'll see. We can be death. Absolutely cut. Not so much against Illuminator Virtuoso, as some of you guys, I would imagine, have faced or used, because Boros Heroic is a fantastic deck. Certain specific creatures pumped up with a bunch of spells, and the Illuminator Virtuoso is the worst thing. Nate, how's it going? I mean, it's not going so well at the moment. So we got the Wakening Sun's avatar, but Sylvan Scrying has to grab that Sunken if we want any possible hope of somehow surviving. I don't think that's going to be the case. I would imagine we are dead next turn. Sometimes you're just not fast enough. Even when you can make 7 mana on turn 4, we should be dead. Yeah, no. We're not winning that one. 100%. It's not happening. Gets more powerful. They have a bunch of cheap spells. Illuminator Virtuoso itself would have just simply taken us out. Is there other things that can help? Wakening Suns? We can trim that. I think Hornet Queen might be the best bet. Most of the time those creatures do have trample, unfortunately. It might be Monstrous Rage, 1 red to give them +3/+1 temporarily, and then it goes back to +1/+1 when they get a monstrous roll, enchantment, or a token attached to them. Illuminator Virtuoso with trample is extra nasty, but if it just has double strike, it's not too bad. Oh, the spice tonight cut. No creatures for you. That is Wakening Sun's avatar, the 5 and 3 white dinosaur. When it enters the battlefield, if we've cast it, we destroy all creatures. That is basically it. Adding in the potential of that to decimate all the opponent's creatures and get the job done that way. Help shore up potentially painful matchups. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to keep Ghalta. If we can make 7, when we can make 7, I would be going Hornet Queen instead of Tyrranax Rex anyways, but yeah, it's Wakening Suns to to kill them all, I hope. It's the plan at least. One more land, we can make 6. We can get that Ulvenwald and then go Ghalta, which will put the Hornet Queen plus another Ulvenwald. It's pretty good. Decent. Hopefully it's not another Sunken, or Castle Garenbrig. If I draw another castle, we all know for a fact it would have entered untapped. But with the Cascading Cataracts, that's just not the case. Ooh. We're not dead yet. Or maybe we are. Ouch. Some of that damage is a little temporary. And sometimes there's just nothing you can do. At all. I don't think any... Well, a different variation of Dinos would have been good. One that involves Reckless Rage, a little bit more single target interaction, I can imagine would have had a better chance, but it's nasty stuff. Such a big creature with double strike and trample at times. Ooh. A recipe for disaster. Certainly for this type of a deck. Culling Ritual could certainly have saved me. Definitely. Yeah. Okay. Azorius control. Let's go. Quite difficult cut. Yes, absolutely. Regivan. But we do have the Wandering Emperor avatar, so that makes me feel like Azorius. Do I like that? It would be perfect. And again, maybe I'm living the pain, realizing it is too bad. It's not worth it to have the Cascading Cataracts as the way to get the Wakening Sun's avatar. Sometimes it takes some time, and I'm not saying this is terrible, but again, Cascading Cataracts would have been a source of green, and this would have been a perfect hand to keep. Commune, Sylvan Scrying, Up the Beanstalk, I could have played all of those cards and done my thing, done the trick. I am going to try it. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't work out, we know exactly why. Why it would have, why it would have not. Oh, Azorius, okay. Azorius tokens, potentially. Alright. I definitely don't like not being able to play anything where I know 100% I would have. Ooh.
Dang! Oh!
I know I shouldn't have kept it, but I just wanted to illustrate it. That Castle Garenbrig would have entered untapped because, again, the Cascading Cataracts would have been a forest. Hey, at the very least, we live and we learn, and I do like to highlight why exactly one thing is working, and then you change up just a couple things, and it all falls apart. At least for me, it kind of falls apart a little bit. You know what? Just straight up go Sylvan Scrying, grab that Sunken Citadel. We'll be able to go Ulvenwald Hydra next turn, and that's still quite reasonable, I would imagine. Grab another Sunken. If we draw Ghalta Stampede Tyrant next turn, Ulvenwald grabbing the second Sunken, we would be playing all the dinosaurs afterwards, as long as they don't counter anything. But this does seem to be another... or dead. Okay. Culling Ritual, where you at? This would be the perfect deck for Culling Ritual. 100%. But 100% I'm bringing in Hornet Queen. Which kind of brings me to the point. Is Hornet Queen the big costly thing is it enough to deal with multiple creatures, as Wakening Sun's avatar deals with multiple creatures? Hornet Queen, of course, being mono green, only needing green. Very easy to cast. Synergizes with what it was doing before. Is it going to get enough wins? Possibly. Sprinkle in a sweeper, that culling ritual, maybe. I get extra spicy with Ritual of Soot, which we were talking about in the Discord there. But I got to imagine Hornet Queen is quite decent enough to cover the taking out other creatures angle. Nah, I'll trim Wakenings. But I could see definitely a Zetalpa Primal Dawn always staying in, and maybe Wakening Sun's avatar. Tweak it a little bit, perhaps. Hey, I'm having a good time either way, however it works, even when you start off with a hand that is literal perfection. Absolutely. We were looking at 6 with Sylvan. We're looking at 8. Ulvenwald's 9 or another Sunken. The opening hand is all the mana I could ever need. More than all I could ever need. That's pretty good. Kind of makes me wish I had kept that Wakening Sun's avatar. Oh boy. Ugh. I mean, it is kind of unfortunate. It sometimes feels a little painful when you get so many things and you don't need them. When you have 18 lands and you get absolutely flooded. There's not a 0% chance. I think there's a fairly low chance, but hey, it happens. Okay, two Ensoul artifact decks. One Izzet, one this. What is up with people tonight? At the very least, I am highlighting how Culling Ritual could have been a fantastic all-star. That Sunken Citadel, the second one, I would have chosen black. I got 2 green for lands, 2 black for lands, played it this turn. Possibly swept them. And that would have given us a decent chance. Do I like Ulvenwald? Let's do it. It has reach, it would threaten the Spyglass Siren, possibly. And also, that's the other fantastic thing about Ulvenwald Hydra. If I have all the lands I need, of course I'm going to grab a land, but I can grab those Surveil ones, which at the very least have some benefit. Seeing what's on top if I need it, send it to the bottom. I've loved that interaction, absolutely. But we'll grab another Castle Garenbrig, just in case they have Field of Ruins or something like that. And that will be it. Hey? Some aggressive stuff tonight, I must say. Yeah. Lots to think about, at least. I'll leave it there. I'm not saying I won't ever use Wakening Sun's avatar again. I do love that I got it off. But a lot of points to think about. Absolutely. Whether you're playing this deck or not, seeing why not. I love to live moments, painful or not so painful, and I'll learn from them. I'll go through the pain. I won't just think it and give the reasoning. I'll actually have experienced it, and then it sticks in my mind better, the not so great moments, and I package that all together into fantastic perspective. At least that's what I think. But we'll leave it there for tonight. Started a little bit later. I might be brushing up on my Age of Empires a little bit after this. Hey, I had a good time. Hopefully all of you guys did, watching right now, later on, whenever it is. Have a good rest of your time zone. Get some good rest. All right. See you next time. Peace.